We're back. Mini games.
Mini games. Welcome back to another episode of Plucky, Squire.
Episode.
Don't put me on the spot like that.
Screw received.
I have it written down in my notes here. Is that from the outside world? That was the whole thing, right? He's like pulling in things from the outside world to harsh your mellow. Are you a mellow yellow guy? First time I had mellow yellow at a Chinese restaurant. It was the first time I remember getting horrible diarrhea.
Oh no! So you're not a mellow yellow guy.
Oh, I think I was maybe 8 years old or something. So I thought that mellow yellow gave you diarrhea. Like that was like the purpose of the product.
And no one ever corrected you.
They were like, "Oh yeah, did you have? I love mellow yellow. Oh, this guy must love having diarrhea."
No way.
I was like,
there's no shot.
Let's say I was.
How
7.
old? Okay.
I had just moved to like the mainland states of America within the last like year or two. So I moved to the mainland United States when I was 5. But the stuff that happened to me being 5 and 8, if it's not connected to video games or manga or whatever, I have a hard time placing sometimes. When did this happen? When did that happen? I remember being very confused when we moved to the States. We were looking at houses, like going to open houses to decide where to move in new, while we're like, I think we're staying at a hotel or something. I think my child brain just thought we lived at all those places. It was like, when are we going back to the other house? There are a lot of houses. Whoa. I had a little see-through ball toy that was Pac-Man, but it had like it had water in it, so when you'd roll it, he would relatively stay still. He'd just like nod a little bit, but it would roll quite a ways, right? Like it was.
He warned me about the rat.
Oh my god! That just
Am I dead?
Jock dusted himself off and arose to fight once more.
But that wasn't.
I died.
Oh my god! Do you ever when somebody dies in a movie or a game, do you say they got dusted?
I will now.
I love
you
saying,
say that. I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember I came up with there's a phrase I came up with when I probably just push that over there. Right?
How does one push?
I think. Well, maybe you should just change it from wooden
to nothing. I think the rat likes
Put
wooden.
that rat in there. Oh, maybe you have to go out and grab a different word.
That would make sense, yes.
What would you want?
Or slide the rat.
Spiked block.
Could slide the rat. The block.
Oh yeah. Hey, you're pretty good at this.
I'm pretty smart. That was a key.
Your friend just slammed it. Hey, there's a key down. There's a keyhole down there. How do you think he feels about you entering and leaving the nexus of your
Must
universe?
be horrifying.
Must be a lot, right? Well, how would you feel if one of your friends in elementary school could obtain a fifth dimension? You're like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a pencil. And he just leaves like, I found the word blue, bluish. What are you doing, man? I'm gonna change this block. The metal spikes are quite a bother. Seems like you can get that metal.
I keep upgrading my sword damage, but it still always takes 3 hits to kill these guys.
But I guess that means that if you know how they do that in games, it's really unsatisfying though, right? But if you didn't do it, maybe they would take like 5 hits. But you can't know without not getting the power up, right?
Right.
What do you think about a game that only makes the enemy stronger whenever you upgrade yourself, just to be a dick? Pretty funny, right? How's this going?
I think I want to break this thing on the left.
Oh,
break
one
out
more
here.
time.
Yeah.
If you ever want that wooden again, you're gonna have to fight tooth and nail.
Oh, you're right. Whoops. Oh no.
Oh my god. Hey, all right.
This one.
Kunk.
And the other one.
Whenever you see a totally blacked out page inside a book, do you ever think like, my god, the ink?
Are there lots of totally blacked out pages in books?
Occasionally, right? Like in a manga.
Oh,
Sometimes it'll be,
yeah.
Blacked out, like, my god.
$20.
Do they have
pages or
base
I have to
color
look at
black paper? I hope. Do you ever get nostalgic for playing with construction paper? That was a big thing you did in school all the time when you were a kid,
Sure.
right? So much construction paper.
And like the parachutes, you do the big parachutes.
Oh yeah.
Love
Absolutely.
the parachutes.
But you ever think about how if you were given construction paper now, you could make something beautiful, but when you were a child, all you could make was sadness? I actually the other day, not the other day. I guess like it's already been, oh my god, like half a year. When I was in the States the last time, I bought a pack of 24 crayons just because I wanted to see what I could do now with crayons as opposed to when I was a kid. Ever tell you about how there was a kid in my elementary school who stole my? I invented a method of coloring that he stole from me and then propagated. He was perpetuating that he made it and that it was sick.
A style of what?
Of coloring.
Okay.
So I call it stained glass style.
Yeah.
I was
involved.
I was 10.
Stained glass. You're a real prodigy, huh?
No, it was really fun. I used to love drawing. Now I suck at it. I like giving it a try. I'd like to get a lot better though. Honestly, I'd like to get way better.
Cheese,
dude. You want to buy some cheese later? That would go crazy. But yeah, do you want to hear about my my invented coloring method?
Yeah, tell me about it.
We should try it sometime. I legitimately think it's still cheese mushrooms. Yeah, I think it looks great.
Nice. The block made out of cheese. Cheese mushrooms.
Oh, he'll love that. Yeah,
he'll love it.
Okay, so what I would do is I would draw whatever the heck. I don't know. It's usually just like something that I could reference and copyright. I draw a thing, and then I would color over it with 2 layers of crayon, and I would push on the crayons pretty hard so the wax came off, and like it was very like splotchy. So like let's say I'm drawing like a T-Rex, a bunch of purple and green and blue crayons, and it'd be all splotchy. Then what I do is I take those Crayola markers, any marker will do, I guess, just those regular markers, non-permanent markers, and I would pick a color, and I would go over the crayon with the marker. And marker doesn't stick to wax very well, right? It just blots up on it.
Sure.
I go all over it, and then after that, I'd take my finger, and I'd rub in the color into the spots between the wax.
Yeah. This looked pretty cool.
It was awesome, man. I'm not even joking. I think.
You have any pictures?
Yeah, let me
pull that up.
It was awesome. But I remember I showed that to one of my friends, and he was really into drawing too. And then he started using it on everything he did. He was way ahead of me in terms of like challenging himself. He was like taking posters of like baseball players and trying to draw their likeness, like a person's likeness, like relatively anatomically correct, while I was just drawing like, you know, characters adjacent to characters I knew from manga, like Rave Master, Naruto, like I don't know, stuff that I liked when I was, 10, 11, and 12 kind of thing. And yeah, he started coloring with this stuff all the time, and people were like, "Oh my god, you're so good at coloring." And I was like, "My attention, that was mine. Give it back to me." Like I don't know, I was so sad. Oh my god,
these guys died too.
Do you like their glasses?
Giant heart. Oh, maybe it was this. If we don't find a glitch bird sometime soon,
yeah, there's let me check.
I'm not gonna be happy.
85 glitch birds.
One
in the first run. Second run, don't even get me started.
New Game Plus.
It does feel like you don't get nearly enough of these light bulbs because every upgrade is like, yeah, that'll be 5,000 with a down payment. Oh my god.
Maybe I'm missing all the secret areas.
Do you ever miss getting Five Guys burgers and fries?
Do you know Five Guys?
Yeah, we have it. We have it where I'm from.
I thought that was like strictly an Eastern thing.
I think it's everywhere now because they even have it in Hawaii.
Do they have it in? They don't have it on the West Coast, sure.
I don't know. I can only speak for one part of the Midwest.
If you live in California,
toast comments.
Five Guys burgers.
Give us
that's
the
like
address.
the big rivalry, right, between In-N-Out and Five Guys.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Well, we don't have In-N-Out in my city, so maybe Five Guys won.
Five Guys, or well, there you go. There you have it.
It's over. Are you a Five Guys guy?
Five Guys, I think, is very good, but I have a problem because they give you so many fries, right?
Yeah,
so I feel like I want to die by the time I eat them all.
Did you hear that's like a marketing strategy?
I'm sure it is. They just like shovel them into the bag.
Yeah, the idea is that it always feels like they gave you a little bit more just to like be nice to you.
A little bit.
But like that's their whole thing is like, oh man, I'm gonna ruin you. Ruin you.
The burgers are quite good.
Yeah, I remember liking it. It's been a while though. I think it's been at least 4 years since I had one.
More for me.
Definitely right. You done been in Japan.
They don't have that here.
He's in Japan. Remember we had In-N-Out for one weekend with a pop-up store, and the line went like all the way down the road.
In Tokyo?
Yeah, it was in the summer.
Really?
Yeah. They did a pop-up store, and it was massively slammed.
It would be.
I think it was a pretty good, like, do you think this would do well here? I don't know.
Well,
It's only the most popular thing. It's the best thing that's happened to any of these people's lives, apparently. I don't know. It's cool. But you know what's funny, though? We go to, there's a Shake Shack pretty near here, right? We've gone a couple.
yeah.
It's almost always crowded.
Shake It. It's pretty popular here. You were the one who was telling me that it, for some reason, it's like a date spot. Like
Yes.
couples will go there
Yes.
a lot.
Yeah,
for
I feel
for
very
no
miserable when I eat there.
reason. It's only couples. Makes no sense.
I just think that burger joints in, especially the American branded ones in Japan, have a much more like
they feel
oshare, like
yeah,
Japanese for like fashionable feel to them.
exotic.
Yeah, that's why I would always take people to burger to that
To the
Hawaiian,
Hawaiian burger place.
Yeah,
That's actually probably a decent move. I feel like because it does feel like a step beyond your fast food burger. I've
Yeah,
never been
or-
to the place you're talking about, but
at least it feels a little personable because like part of what they know about me is that I've lived in Hawaii. At least it's on my stupid dating profile. I'll say every
by
person.
they you mean the girl,
Yeah.
not the employees of.
Oh, they love it. Yeah. No, every girl I've ever taken to the Hawaiian burger place, I have gotten another date.
Oh, there you go.
So
it apparently works.
Every time I don't do that,
it doesn't. Lesson
it all
learned.
goes to shit.
Take
yeah.
him to the Hawaiian burger. What's it called again?
Kuaina,
Kuaina.
which in Hawaiian, I guess would mean the hidden place, like the hidden.
Is that
food
not
spot.
a chain that's in Hawaii?
No, I mean if it is, I've never seen it. But I'm not aware of it. But it's pretty prevalent here. These guys are giving you the bombs, man.
I'm getting dusted.
You're getting
You're
dusted. Dustin's dusting him.
It's something I'm supposed to be doing.
You reflect those.
I can do that.
Oh god. That's about the most violent thing you can do is throw a sword. Oh my god. Just give him kidney failure. Poor guy. I do like that it has that magnet pull. You know how every game likes to do like, you can unlock the magnet pull. But you know I'm in
You know,
This
I'm
looks
gonna
dangerous.
say it. Maybe you're not.
That does look dangerous. These guys are doing very sinister things with the stuff they get out there. You think you would live?
How much pre-college
The pink one.
of your time did you spend in Hawaii versus South Dakota?
Living or just being there?
Just like, yeah, general existence.
Okay, so
In seconds.
until I was 5,
Yeah.
I lived there most of the time, but before I lived there, I lived in Alaska and I lived in St. Louis.
Okay.
So I moved around a lot until I was 5.
Yeah.
And then I moved to the Midwest. But every year, I would be in Hawaii for somewhere between 1 and 2 months, I think.
Okay.
Because my mom would want to visit her family, and so she'd just take me, and my dad would like stay home. There was a time though where my family had a really bad falling out, which is why I like the movie Summer Wars so much, because I had a big family that got in a big argument, and it
yeah.
reminds me of that movie a lot.
I'm gonna tell you.
But yeah, I would say I was there about, let's say, an average of a month a year, I guess. Probably 2 separate 2-week trips or something.
But once South Dakota was a home base,
Yeah, we
so that's like 80% South Dakota or something.
absolutely. That's why, like,
Interesting, okay.
I don't really like saying. I like to mention that I've lived in Hawaii for part of my life and that I've been there a lot. Right,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
go
yeah.
there pretty often, but I'm not like. I can fake being local for the sake of getting along and like my family's local kind of thing. But I'm like when I'm in Hawaii, I'm such a white guy. Like, everyone's just like, you're such a white guy. And when I'm in the Midwest, they're like, you're so Asian, you're so Hawaiian. They're like. What do people want from me? And then when I'm here, they're like American. Like, oh my god, oh my god.
So it probably like helps that Japanese people know what Hawaii is.
They do love it.
They quite, yeah, but no one really knows probably what South Dakota.
No, no idea.
Not a clue. We always tell like when we introduce ourselves to someone. If
Yeah.
there's a situation where we both meet someone the first time. Like I'm South Carolina, you're South Dakota. It's
Yeah,
Like, oh,
yeah.
those are close together. It's
Sure.
like, yeah. What if you want them to
Whatever
be?
you say. And I love when they try to get clever with me, like it's like near Mexico, right? Because it's south. Like,
It's South, absolutely.
Yeah. They're like, it is south of something. It's south of the north version of itself. It's about all we got.
Zip.
So yeah, I usually tell people, especially at my school, they're like, where is it? I'm like, it's like close to Canada. And so one of the teachers was like, oh, you're the kid from Canada. And one of the guys in my class started laughing under his breath so hard. He's like, he thought that was like a cancelable worthy offense to be like, call an American he's from Canada. He's like, I can't believe you said that. Isn't that crazy? Are you okay? I'm like, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I don't know. It was pretty funny. That's a good
A
question.
little rocket man.
Were you always in South Carolina?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why you live in Japan.
How dare you?
I'm all about discrete mathematics. How dare you? For some reason, I totally thought you went to school in New York for a while.
You did say that, yeah. No,
I don't
I have
know why.
no idea where you got that from.
I think you told me.
Okay. Well, in that case, we got to collect some rocket
Whoa,
parts.
I
Yeah,
like
he came
him.
with us.
He has a smiley face on him. It's very easy to make
He's
me
cute.
happy. Just a little smiley will do
You
it.
think I get a jetpack? Is that what this means?
I think you have one, yes.
Okay. Coolest power-ups in video games. Part 1.
Part 1.
I have the first one. It's
Okay.
the jetpack in Star Wars. What's it called? Shadows of the Empire for
Okay.
the N64.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
beat
yeah,
Boba
yeah,
Fett 5th level.
Let me
You
get
this
that.
jetpack, and you're like, what?
That
No, you
game-
don't beat, but you get it before. You get it in the 5th level, and you use it to fight him.
We're gonna get a little Tim Rogers. Or Tim Rogers.
Yeah, yeah.
Rogersy. That game has honest geography.
Is that what he says?
Yeah. I've watched
What
that.
does that mean?
Oh, do you know what it actually means? Like a good example of a game that doesn't have it is Rage
Okay, yeah,
2.
no, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Anything
yeah,
you can
yeah,
see,
yeah.
you can go to.
And it's the same size inside as you see on the outside.
Yes,
Yeah.
you don't. It's not a separate place. And he's like, I love some good, honest geometry. I love that guy.
The 6th level. Is it the 6th level or the 7th level? And that game always freaked me out because it's the one where you like go in the sewers and there's like the things in the water that. Have you played it?
No,
You've
so
never
I've
played
watched.
it. I have a jetpack. Look, by the way, jetpack.
This is a very violent.
This is
jetpack.
awesome.
Oh my god. Now the overworld is way better. The bloom on it. Is that bloom? Would you call that bloom?
Sure, man.
Just like that.
You know better than I.
I wish.
Have you not created Bloom?
No, we were gonna put it inside the project, and then I ended up being happy with where the lighting was, and I just kind of left it where it was. I didn't add a whole lot of post processing. We're trying to do something in Unreal, right? If we mess around. Now that I've
We could.
been in
I
Unreal
can
for a
Jetpack
bit,
in here too.
totally do Unreal. But
It's pretty intense.
you're gonna be because you're the programming guy. I want to mostly let you decide some things where it's like if something seems difficult to work with, you know. For me, who cares? If you want to make
it's all just a matter of where you're exporting things to, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And how do you work? I mean, you're most comfortable at this point with, I think.
with Unreal, yeah.
Unreal.
I wouldn't say I'm much good at it, but I can make a
really like
rudimentary animated movie inside Unreal
I smell a mini game.
if given time. Takes so long to move everything around, and like now that I won't have a Maya license
Whoa.
once I graduate school, I need to
Starwalker!
I'll need to learn how to do stuff in Blender and stuff. Which,
Where are the glitch birds?
right?
Over here?
Insane, man.
You think we were wrong a second time and they're not actually a collectible? I feel like we would have seen one by now.
If we're wrong a second time, it's gonna be a little too hard on me. I'm gonna say
What is this?
it's over for me at that point.
Yeah, anyway, jetpacks are cool.
Jetpacks are
The
cool.
jetpack in.
You were
Star
saying top
Wars.
3 though. Is all 3?
I was just saying top of all time.
Oh,
And I want to put that out there as a
it's a bit of a
contender.
gauntlet. Throwing
Sure.
The gauntlet has been thrown down. What is a good power
I think
up?
they're particularly good when it's something you get it like halfway through the game and you're like,
It
oh, this completely
revolutionizes
changes the way.
Absolutely.
This game is
Yeah,
gonna
that
play
makes it
for
a
me.
lot of fun. It's a great time.
That's a game I played through like
we should play that on
dozens
here.
and dozens of times.
Wouldn't that be fun? Like
Yeah, we good.
the way I've
You got
watched
an
that
64 lying around?
game. I think that there's a version of it that's available on more modern consoles.
Is there really?
I think. Because the reason I watched that game is Tim Rogers has a video on it where he hangs out with one of his buddies. It's one of the guys on Truckhead.
Okay. I'm not familiar
Michael
with
Kerwin.
any of the people
I
that
think
Tim
it's-
Rogers associates with, but
You
I believe you.
come on, man. We're Tim Rogers heads.
not his associates. I don't care about his associates.
But he talks about them a lot on some of his videos. I think I'm gonna be wrong about who it is though. I feel really bad, but I think it's Michael Kerwin.
Okay. I believe you.
Truckhead.
It's Kirby.
I love Kirby. Geraldo. But yeah, they do a video where they just talk about how much they like the game, and I would always watch it while eating fish and chips. It happened like 3 times.
Oddly specific.
Okay, so you're gonna come to South Dakota, right?
Sure.
It's gonna be great. There's a place in South Dakota that has really, really good fish and chips. I know
Okay.
you like some fish and
I do,
chips.
yes.
It slaps. I think it slaps.
Did you play? Wait, what did you?
Basically, you know how you were talking about before, how if you find a food you like, you just keep eating it.
Yeah.
This was that food for me for like
a
couple months. It was like once a week I was ordering fish and chips from this one place.
Grab rocket. Can't grab.
This one feels weird. You got to grab and push it through the other way. Can you push?
That'd be smart.
I don't know what that would accomplish either. Oh, because you have a place to land on to go around and then go up, right?
I can't grab it anymore.
The angle.
Maybe. What did this guy say? 2 candles near here, both high up.
You can light them with the jetpack, I guess. The jetpack looks like a lot of fun, though.
Did I go this way? Is this where it came from?
This is where it
No.
came from.
Is it? No, it's not.
I was talking about fish and chips. I wasn't paying attention. We've had quite a few fish and chips. Ooh, nice slash.
No, you got it.
It's just like the end of a Guilty Gear round. Slash. Slash.
Oops.
Still my soul is. That is
That is brutal.
rough. Where's the Mario Odyssey tech? Do you hope they make a second Mario Odyssey?
I think it'd be cool.
That'd be so
I don't really see.
really like Mario Odyssey.
I would take that over whatever they're doing right now.
Whatever it is.
Trash.
I don't know. I was really excited for Mario Wonder. And I played it. I played it a good couple times. I don't know. I played it a few times, but almost always from the beginning again, because I'm always showing. Oh, that's what those were for.
Yeah.
I thought it was like your like
I didn't really.
remaining fuel or something. You can tell how much I'm really zoned.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's not alright.
You're doing the hard part.
I like talking. I feel like you can push that because I think you have to push that thing in, fly around, jump on it, and then get up to those.
No, yeah, I think you're absolutely right, but I can't grab it anymore.
You have to like
hold it. A soft lock.
We've done been soft.
Nobody this way.
Oh my god! It's a bully from Mario 64.
I don't have like a charge slot.
You got that chuck though. That chuck though. Yeah. Give it to him. I want to see blood.
It's PG rated.
Oh my god.
Oops.
And it flips the page. It's like
John was.
John's such a strange name. But yeah, you definitely need that. I think you can get it.
What do you mean you think I can get it? Am I not pressing the button? Is that what you're saying?
Like when the prompt,
I'm sorry, you
you just hold it. Yeah, it does not look like it wants to give it to you. Were you able to grab it from the side?
Maybe I can
Probably
do
wouldn't
it
do anything. I think you had that.
I don't think it's intended, but it might work.
Yeah.
Since we broke the soap bar.
You hate to see it.
Speed attack.
You'd almost rather that they just wouldn't let you be able
Pull
to
it the other way at all.
Come on now.
Oh, what the? It fixed itself.
That was the real tech. The tech was sick. How about you get this candle and then we'll call that one an episode. I'm gonna see you get this candle.
I thought that was a spring, but I have a jetpack.
I like how you were looking around. I was like, are you from the 2D world?
Okay, that was fun. That's 2 candles down.
Excellent work, Jordan.
Mini game.
He already did it. The salutations have been done, and with that, salutations.
Goodbye.
And then this.
No, my God, please, get me out of here.
Oh my God.
What is this stuff? Look at this cardboard.